Good morning, everybody. How are you? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. You don't have anything left Halloween at your Dollar Tree? I'm so sorry. I know I grabbed up my Halloween stuff as soon as it came out, and y'all have already got a trunk full of Christmas stuff too that I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something with it. So I have to grab it as soon as I see it. How are y'all this morning? This is my very first time to do a coffee and crafting live. And yeah, it may be something that if it goes over well and if y'all enjoy it, maybe we'll keep on doing it. What do you like in your coffee? I'm a black coffee kind of girl myself. I don't like anything. I love a little sweetness every now and then, but pretty much I love me some black coffee. That's my favorite. I have not been in Dollar General and looked at their stuff in a long time. Hey, Carolyn Ward, how are you this morning? Linda likes hers blonde and sweet, girl. Oh, I'm not trying to do any sugar, so it's no sugar, just stevia. Now I do like stevia. Stevia is my sweetener of choice. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Patty. How are y'all? I am doing great. Are y'all ready to see what we're going to make? Okay, but first, let me share something with you. So every morning I do, you like yours black too? Me too. I've not watched Megan at Glue Guns and Roses, but I think I need to. I'm really, really bad. Laura, this is your first time. This is my first time to do coffee and crafting in the morning time. So if y'all like it, give me a big thumbs up, and maybe it's something that we can keep on doing. I knew with everything that I'm planning for the wedding, I would not have time to actually film a video and get it edited and everything before I left for Texas for the wedding. So I thought, well, I really want to show y'all what I'm going to do with these Dollar Tree sugar skulls. So let's just do a live. Y'all, lives are scary. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but lives are super, super scary. No room to mess up. But I do want to share with y'all a devotional this morning. I don't know about y'all, but I love to start off just with a little daily calendar devotional thing. And this morning's devotional really spoke to me because it is October the 19th. And today's devotional says, you have an opportunity to bring glory and honor to God who hung the stars in place. Isn't that amazing? He could do anything with just a breath, just a word, and yet he chooses to partner with you. Like, that just spoke to me this morning. He chooses to partner with me and to you. And y'all, that is just, you can't help but have a great day when you start like that. Everybody give a thumbs up. Did y'all enjoy that? I've got to have something in the morning times to ground me, because if I don't, like, y'all, I'm so scatterbrained. And everything with this wedding is just making it worse because I've got so much left to do. Oh, hold on. I'm going to show y'all why I did not upload a video last night. Because I've been busy making flowers for my son's wedding cake. This is, y'all, this is not a real flower. I made this. Normally, I make my flowers out of gum paste, but because I'm traveling with it to Texas, I wanted it to be just a little bit, isn't that gorgeous? I'm so proud of it. I wanted this to be a little more sturdy than gum paste. So I actually made this one out of clay, and then I'm going to spray seal it with a food safe sealer so I can put this on the cake. But y'all, this is made out of clay. And I almost filmed it, but this was my first time to make one of these. So I didn't know how it was going to go. But if y'all want to see how I made this, maybe I'll put together a video after the wedding, not before the wedding, of course. Indiana Jones, it took me, like, there's over like 100 and something petals on this flower. Can you see that? Each one of those petals I made by hand. You can see the back of it is on a piece of styrofoam. But yes, I did want them to be able to keep it forever. And I'm going to spray it with a spray food safe polyurethane product that is going to make sure that it's preserved and it's going to be okay to put on the cake. But I've got 2 smaller sunflowers that are going on as well. And then I've got some anemone flowers and a bunch of berries and stuff. So I have a lot of work to do for this wedding cake. The cake itself is going to be pretty simple, thank goodness, but it is going to be a black cake because they are getting married on Halloween. And y'all, that's so exciting, but I'm getting a little bit nervous and it's not even my wedding. But I just have so much stuff left to do. My entire foyer of my house is piled up with boxes that I need to make sure that I don't forget to bring. And oh, so much to do. Okay, so good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, Indiana Jones. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Laura. Lachey Bote, Sparkle Flare, Denise. Oh, good morning, Alice. Good morning, Stella. No, it's not polymer. It's actually DAS clay, the air dry clay. That's what that's what I've been using. This is my first time to make a flower out of it, though. Y'all know I made the clay houses last Christmas, and yeah, I thought, well, I know how to make sugar flowers. I'm going to try it with these. With the flowers and see if I can make those out of clay. Okay. Are y'all ready to see what we're going to make? Y'all, I'm not very technical, but here goes. So I took the Dollar Tree sugar skulls and y'all look what I did. I made it into a light. So the theme for their wedding, of course, is Halloween, but we've got a lot of metallic colors. We're going to be having sunflowers, and y'all watch this. You can't tell it in the daytime, but you can change it from warm or cool lights. And we're going to have these hanging up behind their sweetheart table. Okay, Alice, the temperature down here, I don't even want to tell you what it is. It's like, let's see. Let me see what the temperature is. It is 70 degrees right now, and it feels amazing outside. So this is what we're going to make today. I hope y'all enjoy it. If you do, be sure to give it a big thumbs up because that will mean the world to me. And yeah, does anybody have any questions before we get started? Anybody? Laura, air dry has never cracked on me. And I'll be totally honest, I did dry these in my oven on like 150 degrees for like 15 or 20 minutes just so that so I could go ahead and paint them. But knock on wood, let me find some wood. I've never had any of my air dry clay to crack. Maybe it's because we have so much humidity. I don't know, but yes, Denise, this is for my son's wedding. We're going to put this behind their sweetheart table. And it's the daytime right now, and you cannot tell, but they do light up. But I want to show y'all the lights that we're going to use. So the lights I did pick up from Amazon, and you can switch them from cool lights to warm lights. Isn't that neat? I don't know which one we're going to do. I don't know if it's going to be warm or cool. So I thought these would be perfect for that because I don't know which one we're going to need. So I'm going to swap over my camera, and I hope I don't stop the live feed because y'all know I'm not. Did I say your name right? Oh, yay, La Chebote. Aw, thank you, Arizona Mary. You're so sweet for doing that. Aw, y'all are the best. Okay, I may have to keep doing this again if y'all enjoy it. Okay, so I'm going to swap over my camera. And let's see if I do this right. Yay! Give me a big thumbs up if y'all can see that. 63, Alice. Now, where are you at, Alice Swan? High of 75. I'm not even sure what our high is going to be today, but I may not even leave the house because I've got so much stuff to do. So today we're going to use the Dollar Tree little sugar skulls. I'm going to use one of the Dollar Tree chopping mats. I've also got some poster board that I've cut into 2 1/4 inch sections. And I've got a piece of a Dollar Tree foam board that I went ahead and traced out my little groom here. Let's see what else we're going to use. Oh, we're going to be using our switching lights here. These can go from warm or cool. I love these. I will tell you right now, Amazon is sold out of these, but I did link the actual link to the ones that I bought for these, just in case you want to be able to get those for yourself. But they do have either the warm or the cool in stock, just not the ones that you can switch to. Let's see. I'm going to be using my Arteza metallic colors today, and y'all know how much I do love me some Arteza paints. And I just want to share with you what literally just arrived right before I started this live. Somebody was knocking on my door, and y'all, these are brand spanking new. They're also metallic, but y'all, look at these warm and yummy colors. Oh my goodness. Aren't those beautiful? I'm totally going to be using this Pearl Sage Green and probably some of these other metallic colors to do some stuff for Christmas. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to probably use this one today too. This is a new one. It's called Pearl Copper Gold. And I'd actually mixed together some colors to make this the last time because it was not included in this set. But I just wanted to show you because these are literally hot off of the presses. Just got them from the FedEx man. Oh, and look at that pretty pearl lilac. So I'm going to move these out of the way because I'm not going to use those, but I did grab the Pearl Copper Gold. Let me go ahead and take this off. I'm super excited about this color. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now look how thick these paints are. Like you can literally, it's like a blizzard. You can hold it upside down and it doesn't come out. That's why I love these. Okay, I'm not sure what all colors I'm going to use, so I'm just going to take them all out. So, like I said, the very first thing that I did was to cut out a copy of my little groom here onto my poster board, and I just sort of traced him with my pencil and then used my X-Acto knife to cut it out. But I do want to sort of alter him a little bit because his little hat, it makes it hard to cover when we start doing it with our poster board. So I'm just going to cut this part off. So now he's just got a flat skull. Y'all, I'm so busy, I haven't even drank any of my coffee. Good morning, Elena Jenkins. How are you, girl? Okay, so I've gone ahead and painted one of these ahead of time so I did not have to wait for him to dry. And I've also gone ahead and traced out the same shadow. I guess I should have done this part ahead of time too. Good morning, Scarlett. How are you? I'm trying to read everybody's comments and not mess up what I'm cutting. Now, if you wanted to, you could totally trace your pattern onto here and color or paint everything before. But I'm not going to do that because I think I can do it quicker this way. My Dollar Tree is always out of these little plastic cutting boards. I love them. They are so useful. You can do so many things with them. They look just like frosted glass when you use them in lanterns and stuff. And these are just something cool to always kind of keep laying around. So if I do see them, I try to pick up a couple of packs. Y'all, I went to Dollar Tree the other day and I did pick up so many things for Christmas. Oh my goodness. I want to do Christmas DIYs so bad, but honestly, I'm afraid I will be sick of it by the time Christmas gets here. So I am holding off until after Halloween. So now I want to make sure that my paint is going to stick to this. So I'm just taking a little bit of fine grit sandpaper and I'm just going to rough this up a little bit. I didn't do this with the first one and the paint stuck. I mean, it stuck fine, but I just want to be on the safe side. Sorry if this is making like a terrible noise. Ooh, my table is squeaky. I have a brand new fancy desk that I cannot wait to share with y'all. It's super cool. And that'll be in an upcoming video after the wedding, of course. So I'm actually sanding the dull side. You can see there is a shiny side and a dull side. And the side that I sanded was the dull side. So like I said, I didn't do that with the very first one. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? I didn't do that with the first one and it totally turned out fine, but I just want to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. So just to be safe than sorry. You already, wait, let's show you both. Did you already put your Christmas tree up? I soaked up Christmas for my tree because it's already running. Did you really put your Christmas tree up? Girl, it is too early for your Christmas tree. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not judging. So it looks like my measurements are just a little bit too big because I actually used the other cutout. So I'm just going to go back and trim this up a little bit. But it doesn't have to be exact because it's not really going to show on the inside. So I do need to trim this just a hair. See, I should have done my prep work ahead of time. Elena, you're about to put your tree up. Oh goodness. I really would love to because I'm going to have to put mine up while my hubby is home from offshore. And I don't know about y'all, but my hubby just does not understand how decorating works. He thinks if the box comes out of the attic, it needs to be put up like 5 minutes later. And that's just not how things work. It's a process, right? Okay, so let's see if that fits better. Yes, that's much better. Well, good morning, Kathy Hammond. I'm so glad you're here. This is my first time to do this coffee and crafting, and so far I'm having such a blast. Laura, you used to have family in SoCal? I have heard of people doing trees for every occasion, and I could so see myself doing that, but I just do not have the space here in this house. When we moved to the beach, we so sacrificed our space for location. But I would not trade it for anything because the beach is just right across the street. Okay, so I'm using 2 of my glue guns today. I'm using my Surebonder dual temp gun, and then I'm also going to use my Cool Shot glue gun because my fingers, y'all, are going to be in very close contact when I start putting the actual sign together. So I want to make sure that I don't burn them any more than I have to. And this is still just a little bit too big. What are y'all working on? Tell me, are y'all working on Christmas or Halloween? It's just been such a crazy, weird year. Like, kind of just feels like Groundhog Day. Like, it just never ends. Your hubby doesn't like to help. My hubby does not like to help either. He really does not like to help. He likes getting the boxes down for me, but y'all, he kind of gives me anxiety because he just doesn't understand the process. So I'm just using my glue gun, and I'm going to hot glue my cutting board to my skull. Janice, I have looked all over for those finger protectors, and my Dollar Tree never has them. So I finally gave up and just got my Cool Shot glue gun. I'm the world's worst about burning up fingers. A permanent Groundhog Day is the truth, girl. Well, good morning, Vanessa. You're reorganizing your craft room. How do you do it? Like, I can organize mine, but the minute that I make something, like, it never goes back to that. I envy those people that can put things back where they belong, because I'm not one of those. So yeah, note to self, when you cut your cutting boards, cut on the inside. My table is super squeaky this morning. Alice, you've been here since I first started. Can you believe it's been over a year? Like, honestly, this has been the most craziest year of my life. When I first uploaded that video with the sweater pumpkins, y'all, honestly, I never thought anybody would watch it. I wanted to be a blogger. Like, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to blog. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be a YouTuber. Laura, your hubby helps by watching. My hubby helps by leaving. That's the way I like it. Oh, I don't know how to make that go away. How do I make this go away? Hold on. Y'all know I'm not very technical. How do I make that go away? Oh. I don't even know how that got there. Well, good morning, Barbara. I do try to be happy. I think it really helps to sort of make your day better. Why is this not going away? Well, if somebody can tell me on StreamYard how to make this banner go away on the bottom, that would be great. Just re-click on the comment. I didn't know I clicked on the comment at all, Indiana Jones. See, this is why lives are scary. Oh, I see. There we go. Thank you, Indiana Jones. You're the best. Oh, my goodness. Yay. Okay, so I'm not going to be using this glue gun anymore, so I'm just going to move it out of the way. Okay, so let's start painting. Let me get some coffee first. I'll be honest, I don't know which way I'm going to paint this. And actually, I might, oops, look. I think I'm going to put everything together first and then paint it after it's done. That way, if somebody wants to move on and not watch me paint, they don't have to. So now I'm going to take some of my tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree. And y'all, I've seen people say that they've gotten these big, huge boxes of the tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree, like big boxes. I've not seen those. I picked up some the other day, and they were just the really small box. And honestly, I thought it looked like it got smaller, not bigger. So if yours has the big ones, then you are super duper lucky. So now I'm just gonna put some of my tumbling tower blocks on my little sign here, because when we put his back on, this is what's going to put it together. Isn't that cute? And it's up to you how many of these you want to put on. I usually just try to space them out every so often. Looks a little crazy at the moment, doesn't it? Janice, your Dollar Tree never has these blocks. Mine has it sometimes, and when they do, I'll be honest, I grab up like 3 or 4, but I do save some for somebody else. I don't grab everything, but y'all, oh, I was telling you about my Dollar Tree haul the other day. I got so much Christmas stuff. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what I'm going to do with any of it, but they had the little villages. Has y'all's Dollar Tree gotten in the little villages? And y'all, they have a truck and a camper. I'll be honest, I picked up like 5 of those because they were so stinking cute. And I thought maybe I would do a giveaway because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a hard to find item. But no, I did not take all of them. I left some for somebody else. And look, I messed up already. I forgot I cut his hat off of the back. So I'm just going to move this one. You can't edit out live stuff. You can order the big tumbling tower blocks from the website? Really? Victoria, you haven't seen the villages? I went to, I live in Panama City Beach, so I went to the big Dollar Tree over in Panama City the other day, and they had the villages out. So now this is where the fun part comes in, because I just want to center this up onto the one in the back. And if it's not perfect, y'all don't stress about it. It's not that big a deal. Crafting is fun. It's not stressful. It should be a stress reliever. Crafting is a lot cheaper than therapy. I did see the Villages set at dollartree.com, and I was going to order one if they didn't have it in my store, but they did, thank goodness. Cricut website does have great deals right now. A lot of the stuff is 40% off, and I am a Cricut affiliate, so if y'all need a coupon code, I can totally hook you up with that. Okay, and you could actually just put your lights in here like this, but I want to be able to cover up all of the bones, I guess it is. Jackie, I think I spent about 85 or 90 the other day at my Dollar Tree, and there was still so much stuff that I wanted that they didn't have. So, yeah. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. Alice, it does make me a little bit nervous trying to keep my craft room clean. It's a mess right now. So on your little jawbone here, this is gonna need to be done in 2 sections because the poster board isn't long enough to do it in one. So I'm just gonna start at the jawbone because that's a pretty good place to stop. And again, this is my Cool Shot glue gun. And I've done a few of these, not the skull. I've only done one other one. And to be honest, it's a lot easier if you make your strip just a little bit wider. So if you wanted to go ahead and make this like 3 inches, that would be good because sometimes if it's not perfect, it starts to get a little wonky. And it's easier just to trim it off versus trying to keep it perfectly straight. And I like to glue a little bit and then press it down. Denise, our Dollar Trees do too here in Florida. And because we have so many tourists coming in, I'm pretty sure that we get less, but our tourists still shop at our Dollar Trees. So I think we should get more. Bye, Elena. I'm so glad you tuned in. Janice, I'm from the South, so we have some weird sayings. But it gets a little wonky. So I'm going to give this just 1 second to cool off. And then I'll take my X-Acto knife and just trim that off. Rhonda, you have 2 craft rooms. Oh my gosh, girl, don't be torturing me. I have to share my craft room / filming room with my guest. My guest room and the crafting room are the same space. And after it's all cooled off, I'll take my X-Acto knife and just trim up those edges a little bit. You can also take some sandpaper and sand down those edges. Oh, Laura, my poor kids are going to have a time on their hands when it comes to that because I have a ridiculous amount of stuff. Okay, so when you're a YouTuber, I don't know if y'all realize this or not, but you get a lot of companies that send you emails and stuff, and they want you to, try out their stuff and whatnot. Well, I laughed at an email that I got this morning because it was a company wanting me to try out a hoverboard. A hoverboard, y'all. What in the world do they think I'm going to do with a hoverboard? I fell out laughing. A hoverboard of all things. No, thank you. So now I'm going to have to cut out just a tiny little piece where the hat is. So before I get too far ahead, I want to mark that and just cut it. And it doesn't have to be much that you cut off. Indiana Jones, I had somebody from, I don't know if they were from India or where they were from, but they wanted me to review feminine products too. And I'm like, yeah, I had a hysterectomy like 8 years ago. No, thank you. Do not need that. And see, this is where having it just a little bit thicker would come in handy. So y'all get to learn from my mistakes. But see, this is what I mean by wonky. See, if it's not perfectly lined up, it starts to turn a little bit, but we're just going to go with it. Scarlett, I am a craft hoarder. I'm a self-admitted craft hoarder, but I'm also one of these people that has severe anxiety when I start to throw something away, because I know the minute that I throw it away, I'm going to be like, okay, where did I put that? I know I had it. Where did I put it? And then it's going to drive me nuts because I'm not going to be able to find it. Thank you, Rhonda. I'm a craft collector slash hoarder slash, I don't know. If I could have somebody to come and organize my life, I think that's most creative people. If you know somebody that's creative and they can stay organized, then that is one unique individual. Most of the time you get one or the other. So like I said, we're going to be putting these behind the sweetheart table. Y'all, I cannot wait to show y'all what all we've got planned for the wedding. It's going to be so fun. And I'll be honest, when they told me they were going to get married on Halloween, I was like, oh my gosh. It's not what you really plan for your child's wedding, but it is so them, and they're just going to have a blast. And I'm really excited for them too. You know, if I had more space, that would just be an excuse to buy more stuff. Already, my daughter, when she goes with me shopping, she's like, we're not going to Dollar Tree, are we? If I say yes, she's like, I'll take my car. She knows. But, you know, all of the people that work at my, see, it got wonky there. The ladies that work at my Dollar Tree are so nice and they're so sweet. And so they know that I have my YouTube channel. So they always say, well, what are you making today? So I do enjoy going into my Dollar Tree and talking with those ladies. Lisa, you've got a lot of crafts. Oh, I hope so, Rhonda. You know, it's just hard to believe that one of my babies is getting married. Oh, you know, it's hard to let your kids go, but I'm so proud of them. Kathy, I'm actually giving away a Cricut on my YouTube channel. So if you have not entered that yet, you should totally go look for the playlist that is the Cricut giveaway, because on October the 28th, which is, drumroll please, my birthday, I'm actually going to be giving that away. I'm going to be in Texas getting ready for the wedding, but I am going to be doing that drawing while I'm there. It's super easy to enter. Lisa, I've got so much stuff to finish making, girl. It's not even funny. Vanessa, your Dollar Tree people think that you're a craft teacher. Yes, Indiana Jones. It's going to be my birthday, but y'all get to win the presents because Cricut is sponsoring that giveaway. I just love giving back to y'all. Thanks so much for supporting me. And that's why I do try to do so many giveaways on my channel. Y'all just will never know what it means to me to have everybody's support. Like it's kind of mind-blowing, actually. And I'm making a total mess with this hot glue, but we're just going to go with it. That's another thing you can't edit out. So Alice, there's a playlist, and every week I've been uploading a new Cricut video, and I'm brand new with Cricut, but I'm learning a lot as I go. So I'm trying to bring y'all along with what I'm learning and what I'm doing. But every week you watch the video, the Cricut video, and there's a code word, and you just follow the link that's in the description box and enter the code word, and there's lots of other ways to enter too. Oh, Alice, I totally believe that too. You know, I just believe in giving back to people and totally being nice to people. And, you know, I believe in really good karma. Okay, so that is what we've got so far. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and just trim up around those edges. Oh, Victoria, thank you. That makes me so happy. I do get a lot of wonderful emails from people that say, you know, they were depressed or whatever. And, you know, they like to watch because, you know, I am sort of a happy person. I've got a lot to be thankful for. And, you know, if I can just pass that on to somebody else and they can feel that, then that just makes my heart so happy. I know that I'm doing exactly what God wants me to do. Inspiring other people. So once this video is over, I will take my blow dryer. I won't do that right now because I don't want to blow y'all out of here with the noise, but that'll get rid of all of the hot glue strings. This is my little blow dryer. It's the best one ever. And yeah, we'll just get rid of all the hot glue strings. And then you can just take your X-Acto knife and trim up the edge. And then of that business, unless y'all want me to. If that's something y'all You guys, I don't know what happened. Can y'all hear me? I don't know what happened. I told y'all I'm not. There we go. I have no idea what happened there. Oh, you could still hear me? Oh, goodness. I'm glad I didn't say anything ugly. I get frustrated sometimes. Can you see me now? Okay, good. So anyway, after you get it all trimmed up, you just want to take your sandpaper and just sand around those edges. But I won't do that for y'all yet. That's too much. I'll do that off camera. But I did want you to see what the new color looks like from Arteza, this pearl copper gold. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So I think I will paint his top hat with this color. It's a pretty color. I love the Arteza paints because they do go on super thick. I'm not going to have to put 3 and 4 coats. Isn't that beautiful? Can y'all see that color? Yay, you can see and hear me now, Sandy. Wonderful. I have no idea what happened. These are so versatile. I'd actually picked up another set of these. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the other set, but I'm sure it's going to be something for the wedding. Kind of want to do like a Mr. and Mrs. Maybe to put outside the venue. I'm not exactly sure yet. And you can either choose to paint the insides or not paint them. When I did the little rough up with the sandpaper, that kind of looks interesting. Like I do kind of like that, but I painted the last one or the girl one already. So I'm going to paint this one too. And I just painted over the cutting board there. But it's opaque enough or it's translucent enough so that when the light shines through, you can still see it. Kathy, I'm in Florida too. And what's your temperature there right now? I think it's in the 70s here. I have on a tank top. I really need to be sitting out by the pool getting a tan, so I'm not all pale for the wedding. I think tan fat looks better than white fat. Does anybody else have that theory? I do. I'm loving this color. Again, this is the brand new color. It's the Pearl Copper Gold. I may go back in and add some little dots on. Let me put the girl one up here beside me so you can see her. Victoria, tan fluff is much better than white, isn't it? Oh. We have a lot of Alabama people that come here to Panama City Beach. Isn't she pretty? I'm probably going to, you can tell I sanded the edges of this one, so they're much neater than the boy one, but I will sand him and repaint him too. But I may take this pearl copper gold and just edge the outside of that just to make the edges pop. But I think she turned out so pretty. And these will be fun Halloween decorations that my son and his new wife, oh my gosh, that sounds so crazy to me. My son is going to have a wife. They can bring these out and use these as their Halloween decorations next year and in the years to come. And it'll just be a fun reminder of their wedding. So I'm really excited for them. So after I get the whole thing painted, to put the lights in, all I did, you can see here, all I did was to put a little hole into the back of it and fish in those lights and hot glue it down. I really wish that the lights would go out so y'all could see this. Oh, Alice, you can paint. Have you tried? I promise you, if you have not tried picking up a paintbrush, it's so much fun. I'll be honest, I'm not a skilled painter other than the classes that I've taken on Skillshare. I've never taken a painting class before. I just kind of let the brush speak to me and just do what I can. Kathy, can you not see? Oh, Sparkle Flare, your son's been married for 4 years. I love his fiance, though. I actually picked her out for him. I'm the one that introduced them. So I tell everybody when they ask me if I like his girlfriend, I say, well, yeah, I picked her out. She really is a sweetheart. She is the best. And she puts up with him, so she must love him. Okay. What do y'all think? Do you think that y'all want to make one of these? Let me turn my ring lights off and see if y'all can see a little bit. It might get dark enough. How about that? So these are the cool lights. And this is the warm lights. Aren't those fun? I love them. I don't know which one I like the best, to be honest. Let's see. Cool or warm. I'm going to put the lights back on now. So I won't bore y'all with all of this painting unless you just want me. Oh, Sandy, I taught you, I helped you learn how to paint. Yay. That makes me so happy. I do love it. It's relaxing to me. I just think it's so much fun. Okay, so who wants to see the rest of this painted? Do we want to chat some more? Like, this is my first time doing this coffee and chatting. Are we done? Like, do you want to keep going? I'm going to let y'all make the call. Kat, you think it's spooky or uncool? I think it is too. Yay, SB Sweets, you've got all of the supplies. I cannot wait to see it. So y'all, if you are not in my Facebook group already, please join it. We have so much fun in there, and I love for you to share your creations that you've made. It makes me so happy for everybody to share what they've made. And if you are not a nice person, you get booted out. But other than that, then we're pretty easy to get along with. Everybody is super nice. I've got a link to it in the description box if you want to join us. That way you can share the things that you've made. It really does make me happy. Sparkle Flare, you want me to keep going? Okay, I'm going to keep going. I've got to trim this stuff off first, though. If you need to hop off, then no worries. I truly appreciate you tuning in. I hope that y'all love this craft as much as I do. After I get all the edges trimmed off and sanded, I will go back and touch up my paint just a little bit. Tila, let me check and see if I've got an updated coupon. The one that I had expired on the 15th. But if you'll give me a few minutes, as soon as I get off of this live, I'll email my girl at Arteza and I'll see if she can give me a new one. They do have the very best paints. And I don't know if you saw, oh, Kat, that's what I was fixing to ask. If you saw the painting that I did with the brush markers, those markers are so awesome. They were on sale. I need to check the website and see if they are still on sale, but y'all love a good sale. But they're super versatile. I plan on doing a lot of paintings and stuff for Christmas presents this year. I'm the kind of person that if I love you, I make things for you. Thank you, Christina. Yay, Laura, I'm glad you joined the group. We're going to have so much fun. So, Laura, I've got the Arteza link in the description box of this video. And I'll see if I can get a new coupon code because mine, like I said, just expired on the 15th. I wish they would give me a permanent code and not one that expires, but that's how they do it. Sparkle Flare, they are creamy. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this is the thickest paint that I have ever in my life seen. Look at this. And when it's thick like this, you can make it, you can go put it on thicker. And I have read, and I was actually talking to my rep about this. She says that you can do paint pours. So I'm going to actually, with the new colors that I got, I'm going to plan on doing some paint pours for Christmas. So be on the lookout for that after the wedding. Yay, Lisa. We're so glad you joined. So I only have one rule besides be nice, and it is no Facebook lives can be shared in the Facebook group because most people share the same lives like over and over again. So it'll be like 20 different lives of the same feed. And it's not that I have anything against live videos. I mean, hello, I'm doing one now, but people just share the same one over and over and over again. So the feed gets bombarded. And I want to see what you made. I don't want to see what somebody else made. So I don't try to be ugly about the no live videos, but if you share a live video in there, you do get kicked out. So Tila, if you click the little drop-down box in this video, you should see the description box for YouTube. If not, if you will leave me your email address, I can send you a direct link if you want to join. Sparkle Flare, that's what I'm planning on using is the Floetrol. I've never done any type of paint pour before, but I'm super excited whenever my rep at Arteza told me that these could be used for paint pours because my Christmas tree is, I do my Christmas tree in the pinks and these pretty like turquoisey colors, and gold and silver and lots of metallics. So I'm really excited to do some paint pours with these. And it'll be my first time. So y'all know I'm not afraid to try something at least once. That's why I named my channel Mama Dares to DIY, because I'm just crazy enough to try something once, even if I've never done it before. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my sandpaper and sand that edge. So even if your edges are a little bit wonky, once you get them trimmed and sanded, it just makes everything look better. Lachey Botte, I tried to order the ones that were already pre-mixed for the pour paints, but they were sold out. So I'm going to move on to plan B. I actually wanted to do a comparison video on mixing your own pour versus using the ones that are already pre-mixed to pour. So once they come back in stock, maybe after the wedding, they'll be back in stock. Aren't these fun? I love lights. Anything lighted, like Christmas. I love all of the little lighted villages. Lights just make me happy. No, I have not. I haven't seen any. I haven't really looked much into the pouring cat. I'm hopefully gonna do a little bit more research on my way to Texas so that I don't look like a complete idiot trying to do a pour. I just love to try new stuff. If I do the same thing over and over again, I get bored. So that's why I love to try new stuff. Okay, we need to talk about a learning curve. Okay, good. Yes, please save me some headaches. You were the one that inspired me to try the paint pours. So hit me up, girl, and let's talk. Okay, what do y'all think? Is it not adorable? Okay, y'all, we have been at this for an hour. Oh, thank you, Bernice Cook. That's so sweet of you to say. So I'll flip this over onto the back side once my paint is dry. I can't really do it right now because my paint's not dry. So I'll just flip it over and trim off that back piece. And thank you so much, Arizona Mary. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are such a sweetheart. I truly appreciate it. I really should probably. Okay, Lachey Botte, send me your phone number. Email me, Carrie at Mama Dares to DIY, and let's chat about this paint pouring before I start working on it. But y'all, that's it for this tutorial. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll be sure to put the finished pictures of these whenever I get this one finished painting. But you can see how easy it was to put together. And I think it's just so stinking cute. Aren't they going to be cute on their sweetheart table? So Christy Jones, so you missed it, but you have to go back and rewatch. So I've got these Dollar Tree skulls that I have turned into lights or lanterns. You really can't tell now. Here, let me cut the lights off again. We do have some people that have joined late. So we've got these cool lanterns that are going to go at my son and his fiance's wedding, which is on Halloween. And I can swap these from either cool or warm lights using these lights that I picked up from Amazon. These are going to go hang behind their sweetheart table. Aren't they cute? So I'm going to paint the bride and the groom, or I'm going to paint the groom to match the bride. SV Sweets, please share your finished product. I can't wait to see what you do with them. So we do have sort of like a metallic-y theme for the wedding, along with some flowers. And so that's why I decided to do the metallic paints from Arteza. But you can totally use any color scheme that you want to. I just love the way the metallics pop against the black. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. I can't wait to share the whole wedding with y'all as we're setting up. I do kind of want to do some behind the scenes things. And of course, I'm going to do a whole video with the entire wedding after it's all put together. The reception is just going to be a blast. And if you missed my costume that I made for the reception, you've got to go back and watch that. It's going to be so much fun. Thanks so much for watching, Laura. Thanks so much for watching Sparkle Flare, Victoria, Laura, Debbie. Y'all are awesome. Thanks so much, Kat. I've got to run, y'all. Let me switch the camera back on so I can say goodbye. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this. I had a blast. Thanks so much for watching. And I'll be sure to put a picture of all of the finished little signs that I made. And I can't wait to get this wedding over with so I can get my life back. It's just been so crazy, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. So excited for my son and his girlfriend. And I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Thanks so much for drinking coffee with me and crafting. Until next time, happy DIYing, y'all.